just like a friend from back home.
Hi, this is Gary V. Listen to a Filipino radio experience right here in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alvin Adriano, and I'm here at PHLV Radio. Wherever you are, welcome, good afternoon, good day, mabuhay, or wherever you are in the world, thank you so much for being here today. I just want to welcome all the viewers, all the people listening. This is the first podcast that we aim to inspire people how to travel better. And really, I'm just super excited to be here to share my insights and knowledge to all the listeners out there. You know, a lot of people were affected, and life after the pandemic, I know people have been telling me all the time that I can't wait to travel. And I completely understand. You know, being trapped in the four walls or being stuck at home, it's been a very, very difficult time for people. And the inspiration and the things that travel does to people, it really changes our world and our minds. So if you don't know who I am a travel professional, and I've been doing this since I was probably born. My parents have opened this agency in 1989, and it's truly been an unbelievable experience. And so having this platform here at PHLV Radio, I'm just super excited to share my insights, my knowledge, and all of my experience to all the viewers out there. For anyone that's just catching on, I just want to remind all the viewers that you can watch this on Facebook Live, YouTube, Amazon Fire, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and of course, the PHLV Radio app, which is available on iOS and Android products. For those who missed the intro, again, my name's Alvin Adriano. I'm the host for today's show, Smart People Travel Wise, and we'll be coming on every Tuesday at 12 p.m. PT time and 3 p.m. East Coast time. So a little bit more about what this show is going to be about. I know people have been locked down and they're really looking and waiting for some inspiration. And we brought together this show to bring you some brilliant new ideas about travel, about the ongoing destinations that people are ready to see. And of course, to bring you some of the most coolest travel hacks so that you can get on a plane and travel the world. So this show is a platform for everyone who's listening to get some great information. And it's not only just about travel, but also inspire you about what can you do in the future. Because of the pandemic, lots of things has totally changed the whole travel space. And what I mean by that is that the way we look at travel continuously evolves. And I am just excited to have this amazing rotation of travel professionals, tour operators, cruise lines, and even more to really open up the discussion on how you can travel better. So when we talk about this, you're going to hear some of their passions, why they like to travel, how they like to travel, and what we're going to do in the future to make travel even better for all of the consumers out there. So with that said, thank you for listening and spending a few minutes of your day with me on PHLV Radio. And so for all those viewers that are just coming on, don't forget to hashtag live, or if you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay, and let us know where you're watching from, because we want to know where all our viewers are, no matter where you are in this world. So let me tell you a little bit more of what's going on. The year alone has been extra different, and I'm really, really glad that the world is finding a way to keep it running and supporting each other to find solutions so that we can make this world a better place. It's been an ongoing journey, and with the vaccinations being distributed throughout the world, I think it's a really great blessing that we start talking about how travel can change our lives. One thing that I always want to reiterate to everyone is that I haven't been in travel. I wouldn't be in travel if it wasn't for my parents. My mom and my dad, they opened up this opportunity for me when I was young. And so being a person in the position I am in this industry and in my company, I can't go about without saying that I really appreciate all the love and support they've given me to create this opportunity for me. And that's kind of where this whole thing came from. Because of the opportunities that they gave me, I wanted to share this opportunity with all of you. I wouldn't be here for my mom and dad, and if anyone has else have felt like that, please let us know in the comments, because it's really important to shout out all of those people who've been part of our development and our growth. So, I wanted to bring a special guest on here. He's someone who actually introduced me to PHLV Radio. It's someone I grew up with, and you probably all know him. He's the famous Kuya G. He's on multiple talk shows, and I'd like to invite him on so that we can talk a little bit about what he's doing these days. So Kuya G, you on?
Yeah, good afternoon, Alvin.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Bro, congratulations on your new show, brother. Smart people travel wise.
Yep, and I'm so glad that you introduced me to this platform, to Kuya Yo and Uncle Rex and all the people at PHLV Radio that supports. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you and bring you on and just tell people about yourself and what we've been doing together in the back of the scenes of how we've actually put this show together.
Yeah, so I've been with PHLV Radio for a little over 2 years, and it's been a blessing. And like I said, I was watching you on Facebook, bro, and you're one of my friends on Facebook, and I just saw what you had shared to everybody. And I actually commented on one of your Facebook messages, the little story about what happened on this pandemic and stuff like that. So it caught my attention right away. And that's why I said, you know what, I got to reach out to Alvin. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to call him. And that's when I called you. This is what happened. We're here today. And you see, time's gone by so fast. I don't know if you noticed, the last time I spoke to you is a while ago.
Yeah.
And Facebook does record the times that you call. It's time stamped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really good for us now when we get older. We need those timestamps to remember what happened before, even yesterday,
Definitely. And the last time I actually visited you was when I was going out there for AT&T back in the East Coast, remember?
Yep.
Before this pandemic. So way before this pandemic. It was about almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's great. It's crazy how time flies. And, even with this pandemic, I can't believe it's been 13 months, and I can't imagine what the next 13 months are going to be like, because it's just been a whirlwind of emotions, whirlwind of events. And I'm just super happy that I'm here today spending my time with you and the PHLV Radio casting crew.
Well, thank you so much. And who doesn't love travel, bro?
Yeah.
All these people are asking, so what's the travel restrictions in the Philippines? Because we just had a consular outreach out here this past weekend here in Vegas. Mm-hmm. And they were saying the registration for people that went online was like around 3,000. So they stopped it.
Oh, wow.
They're only allowed to have 250 a day.
Oh, wow.
And then 250 registered, but imagine all the walk-ins that came in. It was chaos, bro. I was like really a lot of people waiting to go and get their passports renewed or get dual citizenship. Yeah. And that's good that we are having this show, because you're going to go ahead and have the up-to-date messages to everybody. Of course, to our fellow kababayans, and of course, people that have to go and see the Philippines, of course. Yeah. They say the Philippines it's more fun in the Philippines, is what they say. That slogan, I mean. Yeah.
So it's awesome. Yeah. I mean, that's really why I'm here. I'm really excited to share all my knowledge and share it with everyone. But I just wanted to give my acknowledgement to you for introducing me to this show and getting me all set up and being able to share my knowledge with the world. But before I let you go and start going on, I just wanted to ask you, Gilbert, where do you want to travel next?
Oh my gosh. I want to go where everybody can go. I do miss doing the cruise ships, because what I like about the cruise ships is, I mean, you can go to different destinations, especially Mediterranean or over there in Europe. So you just leave all your stuff inside the the cruise ship, and you get off when they dock, and you go to different towns, different countries. That's what I want to do.
That's the beauty of everything about travel. There's all different types of travel. And through this show, I'm going to let all our viewers know what's going on, how travel's really changed, and what are the actual options. Because you know what, Gilbert, a lot of, when the pandemic hit, it was a really big crisis, and a lot of the travel industry was affected. And when I say affected, the amount of changes that were and priorities of people it really resonated because it, in the travel space, the only thing is, we have a saying in the travel space: nothing is certain in travel except uncertainty. And that's kind of like a big thing that all business owners must kind of realize, because when crises happen, there's going to be opportunity. But it's for those people who take advantage of those opportunities who will actually come out in the end and find it to plan for their future. And so through this pandemic, it's shown us, one, the priorities of people are going to be more concerned to health, sanitation, safety. And then, the other opportunities is also for the travelers. Like I can't tell you how many people have actually reached out and told me like, hey, I've been cooped up in my house and I've realized, if something were to happen, I want to be able to say I went to these places. I wanted to see, Bali or Maldives or even the Philippines. I know a lot of Philams, they weren't able to go to the Philippines and see the home country. And so, those are the type of vacations that we're doing and planning now, because people are trying to find more purpose, more meaning in their life. And they're doing it because they've finally had time to slow down and look at and reassess their lives. But yeah, there's so many things going on with travel. I am just excited to share. Next week, we're going to bring in the Consul General from New York, the new and El Mercado. And we'll be talking about the Philippine-American alliance and friendship that's been going on. We've been celebrating it for 75 years. And we're going to discuss about that joint alliance and what's that really meant for Filipinos and, of course, U.S. citizens. And then the following week, I plan to bring on another Consul General, Consul J.V. Changa from DC. And we'll talk about how the travel restrictions are really turning out and what our Balikbayans and foreign nationals are going to be really getting into when they travel to the Philippines, all the regulations, all the protocols, so that they can prepare themselves. And again, I've got tons of people. I've got PAL coming on, Royal Caribbean, and just an assortment of talented travel professionals in every aspect of the field. So if you are available on Tuesdays at 12 p.m., definitely come back and check our show out, because we're going to have tons of information. Lots of tons of nuggets of information, and just fire so that you can prepare yourself to the types of travel that you're going on. So, Gilbert, I really want to ask, how has the pandemic really changed your vision of travel? You said that you missed the cruises, but yes. Do you see yourself like taking longer trips or taking more trips during the year?
Well, hopefully, because we're going to go 100%. The Vegas is going to go 100% on June 1st. We're just crossing our fingers, making sure, because right now we're at 80%. Uh-huh. So that means that a lot of people are going to be coming here. But even though, regardless, there's a lot of people coming out here to Vegas. As for me, I'd love to go to a different place. We were due to go to the Philippines this year, but of course, because of the pandemic, now we got to wait. Yeah. And being that, all these conventions that are coming in town, hopefully we'll have time, we'll have time to go out. Yeah. Even for a short break, even go to Hawaii just for like a weekend or something for a week. Yeah. Because I've never been to Hawaii.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I've never been to Hawaii. And I was supposed to go April 30th of last year, but because of pandemic, now our tickets are good for 2 years. So I'm going to rebook, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go this year.
Oh, wow.
Maybe early next year or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like Vegas, Hawaii, some of these destinations that are tourist based. They've really been affected by the pandemic as far as bringing in inbound tourism. And I really want to touch up on what you said about not being able to change your tickets. That's really one of the concerns and things that we're going to talk about, the flexibility and convenience of traveling these days. When people talk about where they want to go and why destinations, sometimes they don't even think about the differences of what you can do while you're traveling. And that's one of the big benefits that's really been an opportunity for people now who haven't traveled, because flexibility and convenience, they've become a resounding issue, and we've really voiced out our concern. And this is going to be an ongoing thing for modern travelers. For me, I know this is going to be one of one of the issues for everyone about change fees, about their plane tickets, because those used to be very, very high fees. And I'm hoping with the push of how airlines have been flexible with their change fees, that will be easier for travelers to move their dates based on their daily lives. But before, people were too busy to think about traveling, and they would just jump on holidays or getaways just to exit their daily life. But something that I've really noticed is that people have started talking or thinking about longer vacations. Vacations that really, before we would book 5-day to 7-day trips, but really people are booking now 10-day trip because of the ability to work from anywhere in the world, working from virtual space, and really just taking advantage of the opportunity, because now that the pandemic has slowed down their life, they've really started changing their priorities and trying to understand what they want to do, the meaning of their life. And so, these type of vacations are important because they really give us a way or a different perspective of how we're going to view life. And I'm really excited to see what the tour operators, what the suppliers, and just how the travel space is just going to change in the future years to come, because it's all going to change. And I love it. And that's what's so beautiful about this industry. Really quickly, I just want to shout out some people, the viewers that are watching on right now. I see Kuya Yo is on here and Uncle Rex are here. Congratulations, Alvin, for my first show. So again, if you're watching this live, please hashtag live. And if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. Let us know where you're watching from so we can build that connection with you and address any concerns or questions that you may want us to talk about during our future shows. So again, I just wanted to let everyone know I'm thankful for having this platform, and I can't wait to bring out some of our amazing guests for our future shows. We'll be on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. on PHLV Radio, and we'll be available on Facebook Live, YouTube, Amazon Fire, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and of course, the PHLV Radio app. So, before we end the show, I always like to talk about certain things or final moments or final feedback of what I like to talk about the travel. For anyone that's looking to travel, anyone that's looking out for the possibilities of travel, definitely, before you travel, you must assess your comfortability. I don't know if you are resilient or you're thinking about getting vaccination, but that is your choice. The travel space is trying to figure out ways to accommodate every single traveler. And I hope during our shows, we'll be able to address these concerns to help you make the best decision for yourselves. But with that said, we're going to bring you tons of information. We're going to teach you guys about what's going on in the world. We're going to bring you the destinations to your TV screens or to your computer screens and to your mobile devices so that you can learn more about the world. I'm super excited to be here, to have this platform, to share all of my insights with every single person that's watching. And I can't wait to continue to build this journey and do it with all of my viewers out there. So again, thank you for
Before
having
you
me on the
go,
show.
Before you go, we just want to say congratulations from all of us here at the studio, working for you at the back end here at the studio. Congratulations, Alvin. This is Kuya Yo, by the way. I'm just popping in, and sorry for the interruption there, Alvin. But I really just want to congratulate you for this radio show. And we are very, very excited about it, as much as we are very excited about traveling as well already. So we hope to see you here in Las Vegas. Alvin is in Maryland, and we are here in Las Vegas, but in Maryland Parkway. How's that? Alvin is in the actual Maryland state. All right, so back to you, Alvin. Again, congratulations from all of us here at PHLV Radio in Las Vegas.
Awesome. I think it's a wonderful way to get our message out there, especially for Filipinos who haven't had the chance to travel as much. I think this is going to be a great place and platform for everyone to learn about the differences in how to travel. People have an idea what they think is important when to travel, and I'm just going to bring a lot of information so that you guys have tons of advice, tons of information, tons of suggestions so that you can get the best trip for yourself. So if you ever want to get information about travel, please reach out to my travel company. It's called TravelWise International, and you can reach us by 301-248-8898. Our website is www.itravelwise.com. And if you're a balikbayan or just a person that's frustrated or just needs information about traveling to the Philippines, you can always visit our Facebook group, Balikbayan Travel Wise, where I continuously update our group members about the current travel restrictions, health guidelines, and the protocols that may affect your travel. So again, my name is Alvin Adriano. Thank you for watching, and I'm signing off right now. You guys take care, God bless, and I'll see you next week.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.